save it. You just notice it too late or whatever. Very annoying, disappointing, numerous emotions. Okay, before it gets onto the mission screen, I'm just going to take a quick swig of cola. So, 1 second. Oops, sorry. I don't like drinking directly into the mic, so I try and move the mic, and then I just end up tapping it. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how much you've heard or didn't hear of drinking or the mic tapping, but I apologize either way. NORAD 2. Alright. I'll give you the names and explain the troops in a second there.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Tarsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded, but wait, here's something.
It's a General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We've crash landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Arcturus, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted bastard, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's get this over with.
To explain the Zerg units, I want to talk about that in a second, but to explain the Zerg units, the small ones were called Scourge. They're anti-air suicide bombers, basically. They fly into a ship and explode. They do quite high damage, as you'd imagine. Quite dangerous. You want good ground anti-air, or a ton of wraiths that are invisible to take them out. The larger ones are called Guardians. They are basically flying artillery. I call them artillery because they've got the longest range in the game. I don't know if it's the longest range, but they're certainly pretty long range. The few figures that are coming to my head, they're substantially larger than them. Like Marines they have 5, Vultures, I don't know what they have. I'm just thinking StarCraft 2 figures. Guardians have 11. They're pretty long range. The only way for it's the level after. It's 2 levels on after this you actually start encountering them for the first time in Mass Recall. And the only way for you to actually match them for range is if you get like the correct upgraded Marine in a bunker. And it's very... I don't think you can even get those upgrades at the time. So it's quite difficult to deal with them. I think you'll have to kind of like lure them in and then take them out. But they've typically backup and whatnot. But anyway. The thing there is... Minsk is always portrayed and commented as always really charismatic and makes you feel really important, and he just told him to shut up and pull up there. That's... If they wanted to portray him as... I suppose he's not solely charismatic, he can be... He's... You know, there's more to the guy than just that. But... You know, I'm just thinking he could be a bit more charming or charismatic there. It's like, look, I like I was saying earlier, you know, the guy's a bastard. He could have emphasized it, like he doesn't like him, but it could be used to our advantage. like later on, who referring to him as he's a snake in the grass, but he's our snake in the grass or something. Like he may be another shit stain, but you know, we can use him to our advantage. Actually, I think the quote I used from him there, I'm not sure how well it meshes with what I'm saying, but regardless, I hope what I'm saying is clear. Let me know in the comments. Basically, the point is he could be a little bit, you know, more persuasive there, considering, you know, he doesn't want to lose any of these people. You know, they're pretty useful, especially Carrigan, pretty powerful psychic, pretty powerful ghost, psi person thing. And Raynor has quite a lot of experience. It's not explained here, but he actually has quite a background as a big criminal, actually, and as a soldier as well. So he's a pretty handy person to have around. A lot of experience, both dealing with the Confederacy and as a, you know, military guy. In fact, that's why he got his dealing with the Confederacy as a criminal, is why he got the job as marshal when he tried to, you know, settle down, be a good guy. Settle down, be a good guy and whatnot. Someone hired him to be marshal on Marsara because his reputation will keep most people in line. I suppose they wanted to give him a chance of redemption, you know? I don't know, I just remember reading the wiki at some stage. Memory's a bit vague, so I could be wrong, could be misremembering, I don't know. Terran dropships ferry units quickly between areas. We'll drop ships by selecting one or more units, and yeah. You've already seen that in the last level.
Sounds fun.
Oh, fuck. I love how my SCVs were getting involved in that. It's just like, those are gutsy SCV pilots.
Sounds fun.
Okay, this is burning down. You.
Raynor here.
And I love, like, as far as I know, this is a Confederacy base. And we just march in here, and it's just like, it's our base now, bitches. Excuse me.
Doing this, we better hurry. That ship won't last long against those Zerg. Give me some of this shit.
Okay, in there. In there. Oh, ye hold position. Over there. Over there. I think you can repair the NORAD, but it requires quite a few resources to do so. And is it just me, or are these SCVs better than the ones I have?
Not enough minerals.
If I like Master Recall over this for one thing. You can set your SCVs to auto repair, so when the attacks do go through on that base, they'll just automatically start repairing it. There's another mission after this one, and it's the one after that is in Master Recall, the first of the bonus levels, as we'll call them. There was levels meant to be originally in the game that got deleted, and that they decided not to basically go through it, and that's where the first one is. I think they're still canon, you just don't ever play through them. Like, the events that happened in them, I think still happened. I honestly don't remember. I think like that level's meant to be the first time like Jim meets a certain important character. He still meets a certain important character. I've no clue, honestly. I vaguely remember reading something online to that effect, but I don't know. Am I remembering right or what? Okay. I'm gonna have to stop for a second. Be right back. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's go kick some ass, shall we? Okay, that bunker needs to be filled. Let's toss in 3 and a fire bat. And 3 over there. I have to get SCVs up ASAP, because we have to both keep this base alive and over here. How they are getting the minerals to repair is beyond me. It's a little bit of game mechanic funkiness. Really doesn't make any sense. There should be some like supply route or something for us to actually be repairing them, but because they aren't something like an allied team, or like these are our SCVs and you know these are our bunkers. This is you know, these are somehow connected with us. They can benefit from our minerals, even though there's physically no way for us to get such resources to them. Trust me, you'll see how much Zerg is between us and there in the next few episodes. Trust me, this is gonna go on for a while. Like, seriously. Actually, these videos are, as a whole, are gonna go on for quite a while. I plan on playing through all of this, all StarCraft 1, which is 10 Terran, 10 Zerg, then 10 Protoss levels. Sorry, I'm spitting. Then Brood War, which is another 10 of each. And then I keep rally flagging them as if it will benefit them in some way. It won't. It'll be, you know, another 10 of all of the 3 factions, so another 30 missions. So 60 missions for this game, which is the StarCraft Anthology. And 30 missions from this. Sorry, 60 missions for this in total. And then there's StarCraft 1 Wings as well, StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, which is 20 something missions by itself. Then Heart of the Swarm, which is another 20 something missions. Though some of those missions are like 15 minutes long at that, at most. They aren't exactly incredibly long missions or something. That you can do them quite quickly.
Your forces are under attack.
Systems functional. Yes, sir. Go ahead, TACOM.
You have to keep the glides. Ooh, fuck.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
I'm glad I just tossed down the geyser. You need to keep the glides alive. While you might be able to do it without them, they are very fucking important. And you can't get any reinforcements in. The Zerg have the settlement entirely surrounded with anti-air.
Systems functional.
Oh no.
Acknowledged.
Okay, they got queens involved here. That is fungal... No. I think I'm using the more modern term for it. I was going to call it fungal growth, but I don't think it's considered that here. At least, it doesn't seem to be doing the damage proportion of the more modern fungal growth. The more modern one did a fair bit of damage, if memory serves. It was quite useful. Alright, I need to get... the academy down. I need to get fire bats. They're going to be intrinsic to my defense of this base.
Comlink online.
Okay, I need all the glides fully repaired.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Okay. Don't know why I'm stressing right now. This is gonna be easy. I've been finding these missions a lot easier than I found Mass Recall. I just keep thinking back to that and to the difficulties I had with it. I was playing on hard mode. This game doesn't have a difficulty setting, it's just what it is. Honestly, it's always interesting to see how games handle difficulty. Because, like, look at Overlord. It handles difficulty by making enemies substantially stronger and more numerous. Instead of fighting 4 halflings in one area, end up fighting like 12 or something. I just remember there is a small portion of them which I easily swept through and slaughtered, and now I would have losing a minion or one or two at most, if that, like. But now I lose everyone, and it's very strange, very annoying. Okay.
Base is under attack.
There's an overlord there, just watching over it all. Bit annoying, bit creepy, because they could drop in more troops. Part of me wants to say they're likely where the troops came from in the first place, but they could easily just run in. Okay. Oh, there's the Zerg Queen. They're quite different in this game, as you can tell. Zerg Queens in StarCraft hero ground units, they're also a fair bit different in abilities and whatnot. Zerg Queens here can toss down a parasite into a unit, and they can use that unit now as sight. Zerg players will frequently toss it into random critters on the map, because no one will really suspect the critter of being an enemy spy. Unwilling or otherwise. Okay. I can now get fire bats. Fire bats are really useful against, Zerglings and whatnot, so I like having a few of them. Okay. You go there, then back to here. I don't like to put too much space between the bunkers, as then the Zerglings can get a good surround on it. By doing it this way, then there's an extra bit of space blocked off from the building. Okay, I'll do it here. That should be fine. Where are you? Okay. Bunker. There. I'll leave there for the moment. Though I do need a factory. I need to get not vultures, but Goliaths and something else. Let me just toss the fire bats in over here. Ugh, excuse me. I love the fire bats lines here. It's all fire puns and the line slamming. I just find this brilliant. I don't know why, I just like the sound of it.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Okay.
Base is under attack.
Prepare this. This song, like I was saying in an earlier episode, always makes me think of, what's it called? Convalescence by Miracle Sound. Though I should say Miracle Sound song Convalescence, just the start of it makes me think of this. I don't know why, it just makes me think of it. Okay. If I fully repair this, it won't complete the mission around. The mission is to get 3 drop ships over there. But it will give us more time to get there. Like, if the Zerg start focus firing, this ship won't go down. If it has a full health bar. I am going to have to move away from this base eventually. This base just won't have enough minerals to fund this whole war effort. I'll be moving up north. There's another mineral line up here, then attacking a Zerg base rather quickly and taking their spot, basically. They have another mineral line there. I'll be then working my way over to here, somewhere around here. There's another mineral line there. I can then just have enough minerals and forces to just sweep through this base and all around here, and then rescue this. I don't need to sweep all around there. I just will probably do it as a victory lap. Okay. 1 firebat per bunker is probably not enough, but right now, since I have piss all. Wait, what? Sorry, I thought I heard something. Okay.